What's going on, y'all? You're now watching the greatest channel that has ever existed. My name is 𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘦, and I truly appreciate you guys for being here with me. So again, no preview for this. We're just going to go straight into how we're going to do the ratio trading when it comes to PulseX and PulseChain. Which one should you buy? Which one shouldn't you buy? When should you trade one for the other? When is PulseX going to, the PulseX exchange going to allow you to do all these things? I'm going to explain all of that right here, right now. But before I get into that, I want to read some of the comments that I have from my subscribers. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for rocking with me this whole entire time. Let's go and read them. The first comment that we have is from 𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘰 that says, "We are all tired of waiting for this shit, man." And then, of course, he's talking about PulseChain, PulseX. And then I responded, allegedly version 3 or TestNet version 3 is supposed to come out on Valentine's Day. Maybe, probably, hopefully. Good news, question mark? We don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. This thing constantly changes, so many delays. But, all we can do is cross our fingers and then hope for massive gains. Next, we have 25 Alpha that says, "This point of view is silly. No venture capital, no blockchain, simple. No matter how capital is raised, someone will want something in return. Venture capital is the best way if Jack can pull it off." And I agree. The best way to raise money for such a massive undertaking, such as X1, this is what we're talking about, such as a layer 1 like X1, is to have venture capitalist money, or at least have billions of your own dollars. But not everybody's Elon Musk, not everybody's Bill Gates, okay? Not everyone is Robert Smith. Next, we have Rolando that says, "Bro, ChatGPT got nothing on Jack." Yes, Jack is a really good developer, and he has very smart people developing for him. And in fact, I was looking at the website. I think he only has like 4 developers that's doing all of this work. So it's 4 developers, and him, that's 5 developers releasing this ridiculous amount of work. I'm sure he's paying them very well, maybe $500,000 a year, but still, this is just craziness. Their speed is unbelievable. And then I said that, yes, he's a robot coding cyborg. It's ridiculous. Next, we have Bantark. I think that's how you say it. Thank you. We're very happy with the project because the CEO, Jack Levin of Xen, is the best. We really appreciate your work that you have been included in the project. X1, BSC, BZen will all go to the moon soon. Very, very much. Yes, this is going to explode. Xen is going to grow dramatically. I've said many, many times, Xen is going to 100x from its all-time low by 2025. It's going to 100x in the next year or two. Okay, guaranteed. And then finally, we have Ronaldo again that says, "Just gut feeling here. Well, considering all the sensational teams in progress." Booyaka! Sensational teams, my friend. My gut says we're done, hit the bottom. Yes, this is about the video where I talk about us hitting the bottom. Look at my previous videos. This is one of them. I made it recently. I estimate that we're going to hit the bottom in March of this year. And he says that we done hit the bottom. Mind you, he sent this text to me about a week ago. And today, about 12 hours ago, we recently just hit another all-time low. So yeah, the bottom is not in. It might not happen in March. It might happen sooner than March, but the bottom is not in yet, okay? The bottom is in for Bitcoin. Bitcoin will never, ever hit 14,000 or 11,000, but it will never, ever go lower than 14,000 ever again, ever, okay? So now let's read about ratio trading. In fact, we have a Reddit post right here. We're going to look at it. It talks about ratio trading. Okay, so let's start at the very beginning. Before the mainnet launches, will there be a period when people who sacrifice for PulseX will be able to trade for PulseChain? How will it work? To answer this question easily, yes, there's going to be about 24 hours or so where you're able to trade your PulseX for PulseChain or vice versa, okay? And in fact, the very first person right here says, yes, there will be 24 to 48 hours where we can trade without prices. No one knows what the ratios will be. This will just take place on PulseX, yes. So there won't be a price for PulseX or PulseChain. The price will just be based on what you do in relation to one another, almost like bartering or commodity trading, okay? Where you price everything in gold, or you price everything in silver, or you price everything in copper wire or something. Nothing really has a real world dollar value price until it is exposed to something that's directly related to the real world dollar value price, okay? Something like the US dollar. And And then this person says right here, if you assume Hex will have at least the same price as eHex, no one knows if that is going to be true. There's just estimations, right? It might be worth less, it might be worth more. On PulseChain, we don't know yet. Actually, you can approximate the prices even before the bridges, just by the ratio of Hex you get for your PulseChain or any PRC20. Will be fun to watch. Prices could go crazy because I don't think anyone is willing to trade PulseChain against something else before the bridge opens. Yes. So the bridge is going to open after that 24 or 48 hours to allow you to bring in PulseChain, to allow you to bring in chain link value into the PulseChain chain. Okay. So the bridge will allow you to bridge your actual Ethereum, your actual 𝘕𝘰𝘯𝘦, your actual other ERC20 tokens and their value into the PulseChain network. And then maybe it will have similar value in the PulseChain network. We're not really sure yet. We're not really sure how powerful PulseChain is going to be. Okay. But this is going to happen after the 24 to 48 hours cycle happens. I would recommend that you bring in richer heart coins, aka only Hex is the only coin right now that's on Ethereum. Bring it in to the PulseChain ecosystem. You could also bring other tokens that are related to PulseChain, such as 𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘬, okay, into the PulseChain ecosystem. If Fiat or the Fiat community, that's PHIAT, if they have some Ethereum-based coins, some ERC20 coins, bring that in also into the PulseChain, okay? This person says, technically mainnet will launch. They will have 1 to 2 days pre-bridge, like I said before, yada, yada, yada. I'm hoping to trade some PHEX for Pulse Bridge if the ratio is 1.1 or better. I won't swap my PulseX for PulseChain unless the ratio is 1.1, which I doubt would be the case. Yes, he's saying 1.1. He's adding that extra 0.1 because he wants to have more value on PulseChain more than the Ethereum chain. Lots of people are saying that this period will be a bloodbath with people and bots all trying to do the same thing at the same time, and the exchange rate ending up being terrible. Personally, I'm going to sit it out and see what happens. Yes. The only thing I would say that you need to do at the beginning is trade your PulseX for PulseChain. Do that on the first day. But otherwise, I wouldn't do much else. In fact, the Ethereum prices are going to be dramatic. The 𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘦 prices are going to be very high. So just only do things that you know you're going to make tons of money, aka trade your PulseX for PulseChain. But if you have some extra money, what I'll do is I'll buy some Hex right now, wait for PulseChain to release. Then you have an extra copy of that Hex on the PulseChain side. And even when the bridge opens, you can merge that, you can bring that Hex into the PulseChain ecosystem and then use that, buy more PulseChain with that Hex that you bridged in. I'm telling you this because I thank you, I love you, I appreciate you. Let's get this money. Special announcement, I'm now participating with CoinLedger and Ledger Wallet. CoinLedger allows you to have your taxes accumulated together, and it quickly and efficiently estimates the amount of taxes that you need to pay every single year or throughout the year. So it makes it so much easier for you. Secondly, we have Ledger Wallet that allows you to keep your cryptocurrency to yourself so that these random companies that promise that they were going to keep your currency doesn't magically lose it. You have total control, not your keys, not your coin. So click the 2 links below so you can sign up for CoinLedger and you can get a Ledger Wallet.